and they were sued, and they were fined, and that good bookshop folded up. It had no more money after paying those fines. So we never say who did it, much as private investigators say it, because you may be in trouble. I haven't mentioned anybody. It doesn't matter. Government get to the root of it. The reports may take long. But the parents here, your concern may not necessarily be who did it. Although there will be better closure if they knew what happened. But the Lord who whispers to his people is telling you, I'll walk with you. I will not desert you. Grass will grow. I'm your friend. I am Emmanuel, meaning God with us. When a Kenya, God is with you, proprietor of the school. May he comfort you, may he console you and your family. All parents, mothers and fathers, those who had only one child, the only one they had. Some had children who had been born after a long wait by the mothers and the fathers. They are here in the caskets. Shattered dreams, great loss. But God is whispering, listen keenly, he is whispering to you that you will not go down. And therefore, after crying, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani, you'll be able to say, unto you, I commit my spirit. I wait upon you. Why it happened? His ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. We are limited. We may not know. We may talk about what should have been done and many other things. But as people of God, we are glad to surrender these parents to the Lord and the whole matter to the Lord. We are glad to surrender it because he has never disappointed, even in spite of that pain. After the crucifixion of Jesus, the family was consoled because you remember Jesus saying, mother, these are your children. Son, that is your mother. Life continues even when I die, even when I descend into hell. But later on again, he rose from the dead. It has been painful to people of God. As I conclude, remember there was also Job. He who suffered not because he was a sinner. He suffered great loss. He lost all his children, sons and daughters. He lost all his property. Livestock was precious those days. He lost all of it. Then he lost his health. Knowing how precious health is, we say health is wealth. He lost it. And then he lost friends. Because those men who came to sit with him, initially they were quiet, but when they started speaking, they condemned him. That such suffering will never come to a righteous man. The kind of suffering you have gone through, parents, never comes to a righteous man. Those were the words of the friends. And Job was wondering, what is this offense that I've committed bigger than those committed by others? But the friends were telling him, look, how stubborn you are. Even when we have identified your problem, you are still saying, you are putting a lot of words in your mouth. This is nothing but a consequence of sin. So he lost his friends because they were not agreeing. Do you know he also lost his wife? Because she at one point wished to be a widow. She told the husband, curse God and die. She was praying for widowhood. She was inviting widowhood upon herself. So he almost lost his wife as well. Well, of course, they lived together thereafter, happily ever after. But now Job walks through that pain. But eventually, even before God intervened, if you read that book, chapter 42, nisome hapa kwa Kiswahili. Hata kabla Mungu hajasuluhisha mambo ya Ayubu, Ayubu mwenyewe alimsikiza Mungu akiongea, akasikia yale Mungu ameweza kufanya, because katika kitabu hicho kuna wakati Mungu anaelezea uwezo wake. Hajaguza mambo ya Ayubu, lakini anaambia Ayubu, unajua yule mnyama mkubwa sana yule anaishi kule, unajua wale wanaishi majini, unaona yale mawimbi ya bahari, I'm in control of all those things. In other words, he is telling Job, what you have gone through is nothing compared to my ability. The same way Jesus was showing John the Baptist, what you have gone through is nothing compared to what I am able to. Naye Mungu akamwelezea Ayubu yale ambayo anaweza kufanya. Ayubu alipoelezewa akakumbushwa uwezo wa Mungu, he felt very ashamed. Katika mstari wa 5 wa sura ya 42 ya kitabu hicho, Ayubu anasema, masikio yangu yalikuwa yamesikia habari zako, lakini sasa kutokana na vile umeelezea, macho yangu yamekuona. Kwa hivyo najidharau mwenyewe na kutubu katika mavumbi na majivu. This man has not been sorted yet. He is still without children. He is still without livestock. He is still without friends. I don't know at what point the wife came back. But in that situation when he listened to God, akasema, beleni nilikuwa nimekusikia, sasa nimekuona.